Hey SHEFIT sisters, Jen here. Today on SHEFIT, we are going to be making our own homemade granola bars. This is one of my favorite things to do at home because not only does it save money, but it also saves on those added sugars and those added fats. So to start, we have some almond butter here. I like this recipe because you can use almond butter, peanut butter, soy butter, pretty much anything you can think of. It's very easy to customize. So on top of that, we are going to be adding oats in there. Oats kind of act as our binder for our entire granola bar and just really keep everything together. Next, we are going to be adding in some flaxseed. So I love flaxseed for the omega-3 fatty acids, but if you don't want to use flaxseed, you could also do sesame seeds, peanuts, almonds, really anything you can think of here. Next, I'm gonna add in a little bit of pecans for a crunch. And again, the great thing about this recipe is it's so easy to customize. So again, if you don't like pecans, feel free to add in almonds, walnuts, anything you'd like here. Next, we're going to be adding in some dried fruit. So cranberries are my personal favorite when it comes to granola bars. Another great sub here would be raisins, or even if you want, you could experiment with apricots, any other dried fruit really. And then we have some honey. So this is really gonna help us bind it all together. And then after that, we're just gonna be adding in some chocolate chips for that little bit of sweetness. And also there are dark chocolate chips, so at least 70% cocoa to give us those antioxidant, heart-healthy benefits. So before I get started, what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna give my spatula a little bit of a spray here. And this is gonna help the peanut butter not stick so much. And then we're just gonna mix it all in together. But this is a great recipe too if you want to get the kids in the kitchen and then they can kind of get their hands in there and get a little bit dirty with it. So this is actually really tough to do. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna get messy. I'm just gonna spray my hands with a little bit of that spray and then I'm gonna go at it and give myself a little bit of a workout while I'm at it. And it's just so much easier if you can get your hands in there and really get messy with it. But of course, if you don't want to, you don't have to. So now I'm just gonna slide over my pan here. And what I have is parchment paper. And this is gonna help once I refrigerate my granola bars, I can easily just lift it out of the pan and then cut them that way. So basically this pan is to help give them shape while they set up. So I'm just gonna take my spatula and press down a little bit, because I want it to go to those corners so we get a nice even cut and a nice even shape on our granola bars. And now that I have a nice shape in there, I'm gonna put these in the refrigerator for about 30 to 60 minutes. You can even refrigerate these overnight and then take them out in the morning to cut them into nice shapes. And you can see how that parchment paper in there made it really easy to take out of the container so we didn't leave behind a mess. All we're going to do now is do one cut right down the middle because we're going for our 12 granola bars here. And then we're gonna do 5 cuts across this way. So there you have it. It is so easy to make your own granola bars at home using things that are just right in your pantry. Thank you so much for joining us today on SHEFIT. I'm Jen, and you can head to shefit.com for all of these recipes and more.